Hello and welcome back everyone to your favorite city, Skylines, back with our beautiful industrial center. And what else do we have? We have our great city popping up over here, and honestly I think we're just going to jump right into working where we left off, because there's a lot to do. There is a lot to do. First I'm going to check something that for some reason my screen looks not the same as it did before. Something slightly off. I'll figure it out later. So we have our sewage system pumping out beautiful raw sewage and spilling it out into the ocean. And we created a giant dam to protect ourselves from it, and we're going to create another giant dam over here later. But let's look at one thing we have to do, which is actually make this work. A problem is that the water only evaporates when it's basically touching air, so what we have to do is create strips to force it to evaporate, and this is going to be a ton of work. I need to wait until we have a lot more money to do this. Sadly, we're just going to ignore it for now. So what problems do we actually have? Is police actually a problem right now? Yes. Surprisingly. Oh wait, that's fire coverage. Police coverage is fine, but fire coverage could use a yeah, it could be improved, to say the least. Only $14.40 a week, and it only costs 60,000 to plop. I think we're just going to go with the big guns. It'll make everyone happy and lead to a lot of upgrades. As we can see, people did very much like that. So last time we were talking about how we have to move over here, meaning filling in this hole and building bridges across for our new city area. Yeah, that is something we are going to do. Once again, it's a matter of land and money. See, oh no, I did not mean to do that. I meant to do this, and whoosh. Oh, so close. Actually, that's quite perfect. I think I did well enough. We'll just steal a little bit of soil from over here. Steal soil to flatten everything. Yes, look at that. We did good. Now we can actually expand the city. Who would have thought we'd actually do what we're supposed to do in the game? Can we get a road coming out of here, or is it going to be too much of a hassle? Oh, no, we can't. It's so close. It is so close, but not quite. Shoot. This makes things complicated. We have to shift this over, like, 2 squares. That was expensive. Overly expensive, considering we were simply moving an entire giant complex. How unrealistic a game that it actually costs money to do that. And let's expand. This is it, the great expansion. Let's manifest destiny. We own this land. It's our right. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful 2 bridges. We have so much power and ability. Imagine the great things we could build. If I can simply manage to correctly place down these roads. Here we go. And if we pull this off right here, do this fanciness to get people on the beach, real happy with their beach houses. Look at this great road making. This is 10 out of 10. We can actually curve a little bit in this way here, and then we can curve it out here. That wasn't the best, but it works. And then we can just curve like that. Yeah. Woo! This road stuff, I'm great at it. And then we're just going to blatantly mess this up. I think we're going to have to do something like that for this. And then curve. Oh, geez. This is just getting ridiculous. And then I guess this can actually be straight here. And then we're going to need a very healthy... Ah, shoot. Yeah, we're going to have to rip all this down, even though this was, like, cleaning everything. All the cleaning is done in this area, so... Boop, 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 boop. This should give us more money anyways. These were expensive to keep running. Look at our money per week. Just skyrocket. Money is all that matters. Mwahahaha. And it appears we've made a minor... There we go. That looks fabulous. That also looks fabulous. That works out perfectly. No problem there. Now I'm getting a little bit lazy. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it works. Oh, shoot. That was really bad. See, City Skylines is the art of making it work and look good, but not perfect, because making it perfect would be extremely challenging. Yes, there we go. Now we have outlined the island. Now we just have to build squares into it for people to live in. Wow, this is a lot of land. This is huge. This is actually kind of ridiculous. We're gonna section off the first few blocks, though. Don't worry. We will do a good job of that. Giving people places to live. What's high? Industrial demand. Okay, so it looks like maybe we're going to have to do a oh, that is fine. This isn't a problem. Everything's going to be okay. It's fine. Everything's okay. It's fine. Everything's okay. That is horrible. That is actually a monstrosity. Jeez. I'm just going to do that because it works. It doesn't look perfect, but it works. It works. Oh geez, that was a horrible mistake. Okay, so this is all in residential, so there will be industrial here and then residential over here and stuff. We'll figure it out. This is a lot of land. I don't think we're going to keep it all one thing. But let's begin. Thankfully, we already have water pipes everywhere, so this isn't too expensive. We can even hook this up here. Aha, we're using old sewer lines for people's drinking water. I hope they won't mind. And let's just do what we have to do and zone. Zone, 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 zone. Zone, 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 zone. And the industrial demand should drop. Look at that. They're all going to be complaining about electricity, though, because that's kind of a thing people need nowadays. Geez, why don't we go back in time before electricity was needed? That would probably save us a lot of time and money. I don't see any problem. Look how many times it's using this building. Why is it using this building so much? They're like, it's what the heck is going on? Well, that's fine. That's just kind of odd. So, what do we have next? We've got a beautiful, beautiful area popping up. Oh, look, we have some commercial demand, so let's make a block of commercial. Oh, isn't it great to actually have, like, land where we can put down blocks? Ah, it's great not having these tiny islands that are impossible to manage. Actually, I think we're going to make the seaside all not residential, commercial, because it seems like a great place for shops. Maybe that's not enough. Maybe it is enough. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, maybe we'll give them another strip in here to make them happy. This will definitely be enough. Look at all the buildings popping up. Aren't we great? This is actually going to be huge. Because of the amount of industrial we can stick in there, we can begin converting this to not terrible traffic industrial, and we can either convert it to residential or offices, but we're going to start by dezoning a huge area. This is the beginning of cleaning up pollution. It's getting rid of industrial. Look at that, all of the money being lost. It's going up, actually. Now it's dropping. And all of the industrial demand coming back because we've literally gotten rid of, like, the most... half of the biggest industrial area is now gone. Which means, of course, we are going to have to move it. Move where, you may ask? Well, look at this great plot of land we have. Isn't that convenient? Let's just make some offices, make them very happy, and pray that they will actually move in. Well, upgrade and stuff to get rid of all the demand. Do 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 do. Look at that. We are hashtag Best Mayor 2017 because this is a healthy and clean city compared to this, and we're doing a very good job of mitigating our damage to the environment. Look at that, it's slightly getting clean. Slightly, it'll take a little while. We're getting there. We are getting there. It will take some time. So, if we scroll out, our city looks pretty awesome. We've got our shipping lanes. Not really shipping, it's just a ton of people being shipped, but it counts. And we've got our monorail stations and our buses, which our buses are getting very popular. So popular, it may become a problem soon. We may have to look at upgrading our bus system. So now what we're going to do is something that should have been done a long time ago. We're going to district everything so that we can give them policies. So we're just going to whoop, whoop, whoop. There's one. There's two. Get really annoyed when this happens. Just cut them off from each other. Okay, and what do we have? We have our big one, which we're going to do. Whoop. I know it's not perfect, but guess what? If I do this and then when I go away, these really bad circles will fade away. So don't worry, we won't see them. Out of sight, out of mind. Then we got that. We've got this. This should have a little bit more in this direction. We've got this is going to be a district. We've got this area, which is like the lamest district ever. I like how it's called cozy. The game knows it's tiny, and it's like, you know, you could fit a couch there. Relax. And then we got this big industrial district. Oh, shoot. I have made a terrible mistake. Get out of here. Green square. And now this is going to be a district. There's going to be other districts in this island, but this right here is going to be one. Sterling Park. And it's a nice area, so I'm not going to complain. Look at that. Everything is upgrading, everyone's all happy. Our demand is kind of going all over the place. But now that we have all these districts, the whole point of this... Oh, geez, that's annoying not having that in the center. We can fix it. Where's the district? We just have to push it more in this direction. I guess that's close enough. That's going to eternally annoy me. Oh well, close enough. And we've got all of our districts now. And now what we can do is we can go over to our policies that are citywide. And we're going to pop them on prefer ferries. So that they use... Oh, it's going to cost 2 cents per ferry, but that's $2 per ferry in use. So that's slightly expensive, but it's not going to like murder the banks or anything. Educational blimps, there's no reason not to do that. What else do we have? Better land value. It doesn't say anything bad it does. Does that cost money? I can't tell. Okay, well, we're just going to pop it off and see if the money starts going up. Yes. So that costs money, so we're not going to bother with that. Recycling, and yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. What else do we have? City planning. I think encouraging biking is important. And what else? We've got our services. We could boost education, but that costs money, so we're not going to bother. And I don't see why people would ban pets. That's just horrible. We're not doing that. But we've put a few policies in place, and we'll see how they play out. This prefer ferries thing, especially considering the amount our ferries are used, it should do a little bit of good. Maybe a lot of good. We'll see the effect it has on the world. Sterling Park is doing very well. It's got things popping up all over the place. Slight power issues, which means we need to step up our generation. Where is our power actually Yeah, we have to step this up a little bit. That is fine. Easy, easy system to fix. We just have to plop down a few advanced wind turbines, and we are becoming filthy rich, so it doesn't matter how expensive they are. And watch this. Whoa, we've almost, like, doubled our power. Wait, let's just add a few more for good measure. There, we don't have to bother with that for a long time. Woo, wind energy. Just gotta love them renewables. And Sterling Park is looking great. Could use better fire service. This will be expensive, but it'll make the offices very happy. We're going to see a lot of upgrades. So now we have industrial and residential demand. So we're going to expand industrial this way, I think, and residential this way. Or no, maybe we should have residential here so that they can get easy access to the rest of the city. That may be a good idea. So we are going to begin the creation of our residential centers, and this is going to be, ooh, this is going to be beautiful. Here we go. So we have created the first block, which everything else is going to be built off of. So let's just pray that my road building technique is as good as I think it is. And build some roads, which hopefully will not get extremely congested with traffic. We're using the right roads, right? Yeah. Okay. So there we go. Here is the beginning of our residential area. This will make everyone somewhat happy. Somewhat happy. Not promising it'll do miracles and, like, make everyone in the city 100% happy, but it'll do something. And let's just plop down our actual zoning. Yes, you may build buildings here. Look at this beautiful new plot of land. Beachside properties and non-beachside properties. Also, you're kind of on a peninsula, so if there's a... We haven't had a natural disaster in a while, but if there's a tsunami, you're kind of dead. Just being honest. You guys are the first ones to go in a tsunami. And you guys now have power. There goes our residential demand. We're also going to plop down a school here. We probably are going to need them later if we don't pay attention. So we'll just plop down 2 schools here. Make all the people very, very happy. Wow, it's actually the offices that are upgrading from that. Geez, they very much like those schools. And we should also give them a nice park. Or we could step things up. How big is our population? We're at 15,000. Can we actually do it? Game day. Oh, we could. A colossal sports precinct. It would make everyone so happy, but the amount of noise is kind of ridiculous. But if we put it right here, it would make everyone happy without actually... Oh, shoot. We should do it. It wouldn't hit there with the noise. We're gonna go for it. Why the heck not? How expensive was it? Whoa, 300,000. Jeez. Well, but sports. Now we can do fancy stuff with sports. We first have to get our water system around this because this thing is unruly. It is absolutely humongous. And no, I don't mean humongous, the awesome man. I mean just like size-wise. So let's quickly make this blue. Okay, so now that it's blue, we're good. So we have a way to make tons of money through sports matches. This actually has a train system connected to it, which we may or may not actually bother with. I think we will. We will have trains running. Okay, so this is pretty, it's a little bit glitchy. This is a big step because this thing is going to bring in a lot of tourists and people on game days. I think tomorrow is a game day. 4/07. I don't know what date it is. But pretty much we have to be able to get everyone here, which means we're going to have to work on our bus system and stuff. How expensive is this upkeep? 4,000. Jeez, I really should have been paying attention. I think there's a game today. Yeah, there probably is. Do we have a bus line that's like empty? Can I add another one? No, they are awful. I'd like to say they're awful, but... Okay, so it looks like we're going to leave off with this being plopped here, and next time we're going to be setting this up to make us ridiculous amounts of money. Wow, a lot of people are coming to the game. Not enough, though. We need several hundred more. We need, we're about 1/13 of the way there, guys. How many people are actually going to go? Seems like we have a lot of people incoming, a lot of fans. I see a lot of people in blue shirts. Not really. There we go, people in blue shirts. Who's this guy? Dexter Phillips, good job. Don't murder people. Wow, look at the traffic it's bringing in. Quite a bit of traffic, actually. The hope is that we'll actually win games, because you can make a ton of money off of it. Let's turn the ticket prices down so that more people want to come. Make it easier. Public transport is free on match days. Ooh, that's really expensive. Higher security. Jeez. Everything is so, like, evil. Can we connect? Okay, yes. So that gives them better access to the parking. And we're also going to do... Nope, we can't do that because of the trains. The trains are going to be interesting. I'm just going to say that. We need to get both trains all over the city. That's going to be a challenge, and it's going to be a fun challenge because I don't mess with trains very often. So we've got our stations built in, and... Well, look at all the people. This isn't doing too badly. We're at like, oh, the game is started. We need much more people to win. Quickly, people, come to the game. Only like 400. Jeez. We need more people come to the game. Come on, please. It helps. It helps your city. The money. Oh, geez, we are so doomed. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so it looks like we're going to lose our first game because we have no public interest in it yet. But we will work on it, and at one point we will win. Now we have a ridiculously large sports precinct, which is cool because we can really do stuff with that. So we're gonna end this here, and thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this episode of City Skylines, and I will see you all next time. Let's see if we win. We have like 1/3 of what we're supposed to have, but maybe the game will be nice to us because it's our first match. Oh, we won! 120,000. Yeah, let's go. Woo! Good job. Yeah. Woo. Let's go, guys. Best sports team ever. Am I right? Yeah, looks like we have a little bit of traffic here. We'll work on it. We'll make a beautiful sports area. It'll be great. Once again, thank you all guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time.